Hey guys, today we are ready again to start the stream. So without testing directly going to gameplay, without any practice, without any controlling settings, anything, but we are start real game, direct player versus players. Let's start.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. Looking for the run. No, it's come to nothing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has found the way through. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, well played. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. And Shevchenko!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Del Piero. He's got big chance! He'll want to be quick to recover this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So we're still where we started right now. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's had a hit! Decent hit and on target. Puyol, a true great in every sense of the word.
Milan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Great vision. Oh, that is... Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Del Piero. And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through. Great chance! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you. Oh, what a mistake! Showing good feet. Yamal. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Shevchenko.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Milan really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Through the gates.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Rice receives it in a good position here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Good ball, good take.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's a dangerous ball. Shevchenko!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is... He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kimmich, right, Shevchenko, spread it left. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Neymar! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Milan. Number 4, Capu.
So, time for
Number
changes
17,
on both sides, actually.
Capello. Number 15, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 21,
Shifted it to the flank.
Mbappe.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, that's fabulous. In it, he gets big. It's a goal. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
3 minutes at a time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super! And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neymar. And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
And now, to all members of the...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Lovely feet. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Milan are now forced to play the bulk of the game, a man short.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
He went for the curler. Kukçu. Perez. Ball played for Kukçu. And here's Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fabio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And it's Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, they've got it again. Kimmich can see things, others simply cannot. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vitz gets it away. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Rodri. Mbappe. Short changes him with that pass. Costa Corta. Chance here to counter. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Now that's well seen too. Fabio. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Forlan. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's on it, can he get away? And this is Shevchenko! And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please
Some
make sure
first
to
half
watch the
thoughts?
screen for
Well,
an
we've seen
information
at
bulletin
times
from
it
the
can be
regional
harder
police
to play
department.
against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
De Ligt. And it's Kimmich. Forlan! It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
De Ligt cuts out the pass. Knocks it into space. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's had a shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He is through here. Fired deep, climbs up big. He scored. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? There's a sharp little ball here, and he's heaved it away. And here's Yamal. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He's going for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Nicely weighted ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And that will be it. Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
And a quick reminder
Your
today
final
that
thoughts,
parking
Jim?
in the
Well,
area
there was a
around the stadium
distinct...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. That's tidy. Shevchenko! They've got to be quick to recover this, and he's hit it long.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Looking to go deep. Perez finds himself offside. And this is Shevchenko. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan really could have done without this. To get them off and running. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Looking for a runner. Bullish header! Yamal is flagged offside. De Ligt.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe. And his chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Belgium with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And a chance! And that certainly packed a punch. Belgium have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Yamal, ball's played through. It's out for a goal kick. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Shot it! It's hit the upright. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. Pressing high and with purpose, distributed tidily. Pedro Neto proves just a little bit too strong. Can he get it through? Might be danger here. He's picked his way through. And he's managed to get rid. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Perez. Costa Curta. Spread neatly.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Kaká. Oh, red, nice interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
With the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate, kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
And the action is back on the way.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Van Bauten. Conte. Dixon. Van Bauten. That could spell trouble. Kukçu takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Now it's Kaká. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's taking no chances there. Belgium are looking to go forward now. Searching pass he's played there. Belgium are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
It's full on! Kukçu. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Kimmich. Kukçu. Now it's Kukçu. Perez. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
After 68
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's a pretty loose pass. Conte. Yamal. And here's Forlan. Hazard. Hazard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Just about up to 75 minutes. Chips it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Yamal. And this is Forlan. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found chance for a shot! Goal, Belgium! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
81 minutes, it was number 4.
Belgium take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, what has happened here? Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pass somewhat off target.
Belgium nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
4 added minutes has been
Yamal
indicated.
looking to get on the end of this. Perez. Right, Shevchenko. Turns back here, probably the best option. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Children's and
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, John.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads...
It's Van Basten! Costa Curta. Probing pass. Well, played right into his path. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's really drilled it.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Kaká with the short one. Decent progress down the left. Park Ji-sung did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Neymar goes short. Guardiola. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Plays it through. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he welcomes it in. Oh, it's a great ball here. Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Shevchenko. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Forlan. Triol with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Oh, cracking ball. They want to be quick to recover this. Costa Curta. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
There will be one added time.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Neymar surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Kukçu. That's a sharp pass. Neymar. Now it's Van Basten. No, that's been intercepted. Shevchenko looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Kaká. Oh, he's seen that early. Real chance! He's got a goal! AC Milan are all square.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lovely, now then. That's tidy. And it's Kukçu. Kimmich.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He is through here.
Turns and goes.
Kaká!
So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square.
A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
Attendees, this is a lost
Any reflections
children's
on what you've seen, Jim?
announcement.
Yeah,
With
this
the
looked
father
the
of a
most
boy-
like...
So guys, thanks for watching. Today's is my bet. I don't know why, but Konami support everyone, because when I play in the gameplay, every moment, every attacking moment, Konami gave me a lot of bugs, lot of internet problem, because I don't know. I think they are scripted, they are helping another team, but everyone talking about your net is slow, but my net is powerful. My 200 Mbps on my extreme Wi-Fi, and another things, and after that again they are give me a lot of bugs. I think Konami more thinking about this bug, these settings. I think this improvement in the gameplay improve these settings, because they give me lot of bugs, lot of problem, lot of controlling time problem. So I don't know why, but today I quit the game, but tomorrow is playing the game. So thanks for watching. So gamers, love you.